"The wolf ate my grandmother," Little Red Riding Hood told the huntsman. The girl had blood between her teeth and the scent of mothballs on her clothes. Yet the huntsman could not bring himself to accuse her of any wrongdoing. Why would a girl lie about such a horrible thing? There is a burglar hiding under my bed. Despite crouching down and speaking to him, he refuses to keep his eyes off my closet door. Sweat pours down his face, tears brim his eyes, and he can't stop trembling. No matter what I say, he only replies with, "Don't open the closet."
We are here to mourn the loss of our beloved Emperor, Maldwin the Magnificent. We shall miss the wonderful, kind-hearted man who drove out wicked dissenters and cleansed our lands of the dogmatists disguised as people. The first to stop weeping shall be executed.
Drivers will look you in the eye and leave without waiting for you. So when the bus left without me, I was annoyed but unsurprised. But when I saw something with too many arms crawl from the undercarriage and into a window, I decided that missing the bus wasn't so bad after all. The mirror doesn't show me what I currently look like. It shows me what I'll look like tomorrow. This has saved me a few times. For example, I once avoided dying in a car accident. But today, my reflection was flayed from head to toe. How am I supposed to avoid this? Born without wings, he envied everyone. Their perfect feathers taunted him wherever he went. Still, he believed he could fly if he tried hard enough. He was told you can't use what you don't have, but he ignored it. He went to the top of the nearest building, jumped, fell. The other taxi drivers told me not to pick up anyone on that street. Only ghosts wait by that road, they said. But she looked so sad. I thought I'd be okay. Now I'm cold. Everything is so dark. I don't know where I am. I want my dad. I want to go home. Please pick me up. Bright lights of the slot machine dance across my eyes. I spend every penny I have, but I never hit the jackpot. A casino worker approaches me and says, "You can use your blood as payment if you want to keep playing." I hesitate briefly before offering my wrist to the machine. I won't eat anything the stranger offers me. This woman keeps visiting me and I don't know why. The hospital staff won't tell her to leave me alone. I shouldn't be hospitalized in the first place. I'm young and healthy. The woman sighs. Please eat something, Grandma. I'm a pickpocket. It's hard to get things of value nowadays, so I thought I was lucky when I swiped the amulet off my last target. The necklace looks valuable. But I think I made a mistake. My target noticed the theft and laughed at me. Oh, thank God. It's your problem now. Blood drips from my stepfather's fangs. With a trembling hand, I press against the wound on my neck. I will not bleed out or turn to a vampire. This knowledge brings no comfort. Mother looks at her husband, then at me. She scoffs. If you don't like it, you can move out.
Warning. Unauthorized movement in your area. Surround your home with pieces of iron before covering the windows and barricading the front and back doors. If entities break into your home, do what you must to survive. None shall be punished for offering their firstborn to them.
I received a ransom note in the mail.
We have your daughter. If you want her back, you need to drop off $50,000 in a dumpster near the edge of town. If you get the police involved, she will die.
I don't have a daughter. I don't know who this note is for. Any last words? Asked the executioner. I'm just an actor, the man cried. I never harmed children or abused women. I was playing a role. Still no remorse, the executioner said, shaking his head. What a shame. This is a reminder to renew your life license before the end of the month. If this license is not renewed, you will be scheduled for organ harvesting and your belongings shall be transferred to the state upon your death. This is your last reminder. It took more thread than I expected, but I finished sewing my legs together. Tonight, a friend of mine will sneak me out of the house and bring me to the ocean. My parents say that I will drown, but they are close-minded and wrong. I am a mermaid, and I'm finally going home. I was dumbstruck when I came home to find my wife crumpled on the floor. Self-inflicted knife wounds covered her arms and torso. She cried into the cell phone, begging the police to hurry. When she finally noticed me, she smiled. I can't believe you did this to me. Leather wings sprout from my back. Lizard scales replace skin. A snake's tongue forms in my mouth. The transformation is agonizing, but the mages refuse to stop their ritual. I'm sorry, says the Archmage, but knights need dragons to slay.
Dear Diary, Mommy says I have to go to the orphanage. I don't know what an orphanage is, but Mommy says that other kids will be there. That's nice. I hope I can make new friends. I'll write all about it when I come back home.
The monster hunter said, all monsters have canine teeth, sleep for 6 to 8 hours a day, and live for an average of 80 years. But sir, said the skeptic, that describes all of humanity. Indeed, said the monster hunter. Which is why you should be on your best behavior. I wish my parents were happy, I said. The genie nodded. I opened my mouth to thank him, but I could no longer speak. Horrified, I ran to my mom and dad. After writing down what happened, my mom started to laugh. Oh no, my dad said, struggling not to smile. How horrible. I played a game with my friends. They had to ignore me while I tried forcing them to notice me. I got bored after a while, but they kept ignoring me. After hours of this, I angrily punched John's nose. "Why is your nose bleeding?" Mike asked. "I don't know," John said. Animal spirits typically aren't vengeful. Even ones who died in bad environments, like slaughterhouses and puppy mills, tend to move on after death. So I don't understand why this boy is being stalked by the ghost of a dozen cats and dogs. What on earth did he do to them? In my 20 years as a pilot, I have never experienced this. The Earth is gone. We aren't in space. A blue sky stretches endlessly above and below us. I've been trying to land for several hours, but there's nothing to land on. Will we fall forever once we run out of fuel? This exam is worth 50% of your grade. For those who pass, I wish you luck on your future endeavors. For those who fail, I trust that you will support our society as a member of the slave caste. Cheaters shall be expelled from class and automatically enslaved. Test begins now. A third body was found in the abandoned cornfield. The only witness to these murders was a weathered scarecrow. The officer stared up at the scarecrow and, not expecting a reply, jokingly asked, "Do you know who did it?" The scarecrow slowly pointed at the officer's partner. The boy who cried wolf desensitized the townfolk with his false sightings. When a real wolf entered the town, no one listened to his cries. The beast killed everyone, save for the boy. Once they were finally alone, the wolf turned to him and said, "Good job." The boy grinned. "I ran away from home 2 hours ago. Every building I pass is an exact replica of the house I escaped. Same dormer roof, same vinyl siding, same unkept lawn and raised voices wafting from the windows. I want to return to the cold familiarity of my room, but which house is mine?" The fox ate all the chickens in the pen. It used the road as its personal toilet. It dug up the garden. It howled throughout the night. It bit the neighborhood children and crippled dogs. "I know why you're so mad at me," it said after being confronted. "You hate foxes." After Mailname unalived himself to escape the evil people punishment building, he went down to the bad fireplace where bad fire non-humans uncomforted him. This uncomfort involved ouchies all over his body parts. He experienced ouchies forever, and this made him unhappy.